Bro, I
Bro, this
was
is messing with my mind.
yeah, bro, it's literally that. He's looking for different chapters of his life. That's what I'm seeing. And you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Interstellar.
Alright, bro, listen to this.
All
So we're
right,
back
bro.
again with another K-pop reaction.
Yep,
Um, this one sparked some interesting debate before we even started, to be honest.
it did.
So
It did.
we are reacting to RM Come Back to Me, and we were just wondering how the military service works, how and when he enlisted to it as well. So you were saying, when was it again?
Because we saw him like he had like a buzz cut. Sort of. We saw like the first 2 seconds, and it starts with that. But he enlisted on December 11th, 2023,
Mm,
and he completed the 18-month service by June 10, 2025, which is actually last month.
yeah,
That's crazy. But so this must be released like whilst he was in the army, which is crazy. I don't know
so
how that
weird, man.
works. Like if you can still work on this whilst in the army, or I don't know how it works.
I mean, clearly because he released this album. What was the album called? Um, Right Place, Wrong Person a year ago. So unless he worked on it before he enlisted, and then he released it 6 months after,
Ah,
that
so
could
he
be
did it
a
during that time.
yeah,
Yeah,
could be that as well.
because
But
this was released in 2024 May,
mm,
which is when he was still in the army. But that
yeah,
was like,
6 months after he enlisted.
yeah,
Yeah,
so he could have done the album and then let the rest of the production team handle it.
yeah, yeah.
And then whilst he like obviously does his service, and then they
Yeah.
release the
Anyway, guys,
songs. All right.
let us know how that all works. Maybe, well, you probably do know what's been going on, but we're excited to check this out because RM and Augusti have always been some of our favorites because they have a lot of lyrics to break down. So, should we jump
Yeah,
into it?
yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to this one.
I told you I find a night staying good. Spring's always been here. I will sleep in her eyes. Come back to me like you used to do. Be what you be. I will roll you to moon. I forgot the hour. I don't wanna know about the hour. I forgot the shower. 세수할 시간도 아까워. You don't have to be the anything you say. Try not to be, there's something in this say. Come back to me like you used to.
That's
Interesting so
interesting,
far.
though. Yeah, it's like he's transporting. Well, the way I see it, he's transporting to different parts of his life when he's switching the rooms.
Hmm.
What do you think?
For me, I feel like I don't know, the way I'm understanding it is like he's thinking and feeling like he's lost himself and trying to be the version that he was before because it's him looking in the mirror, kind of looking at himself and then saying, what was the exact words where he was saying?
Try not to be, there's something in this say. Come back.
Yeah, so him saying come back to me is like trying to
Come back to
almost bring
himself,
back a previous version of him.
of
And so
himself.
where have you gone? Like you've lost yourself a little bit. That's how I'm interpreting it anyway.
That's crazy. Yeah. So, but yeah, I see that too in terms of the lyrics. But the visual side, it looks like is like that. Look like is he married? Because that looked like his wife and like
Wife and
daughter.
kid. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. At the beginning, that just looked like a house party of sorts that he was in, and right now, what we see, this looks like a fight. I don't know if it's with the wife in a past or someone else, like a lover or something. But yeah, this I like the concept so far, and
Yeah,
also
it's
I've never seen
interesting.
him sing like this, by the way.
Yeah, me neither.
It's a very
It's
different. It's not like rapping. It's not like melodic. It's
somber.
samba. That's it.
It's very
Yeah.
somber, and also I like that it's not like perfect English at times. It adds like
Mm,
character to the song as well, I feel.
mm,
And then he just there's only been a couple Korean lines, but I imagine there will be more Korean in it as well.
mm.
So yeah, it's very interesting concept for a song so far.
Yeah.
To me like you used to. Now I could see what a life is about. I told you I'm fine and I stay good. Spring's always been here. I will sleep in her eyes. I see you come back to me. I see you come back to me. You are my pain. You are my pain.
Bro, I
Bro, this
was
is messing with my mind.
yeah, bro. It's literally that. He's looking for different chapters of his life. That's what I'm seeing. And you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Interstellar. For those of you who haven't seen it, I'll try not to spoil it, but essentially, if you remember the end of it, or towards the end, it kind of
With
reminds
the
me of that.
bookshelf.
The bookshelf. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. I don't want to say too much because people, if you haven't seen it, highly recommend it. I
Yeah,
don't.
top
I just
five
do
movie.
not want to. Yeah, I think it's top three for me all time. But this reminds me of that part where like he's like going through different parts of his life. Like he's a child. So it looks like from some situations he's running away,
Mm.
but at the same time he's also looking for certain situations whilst he's running through that corridor. So not only is he running away from some parts, but he's also trying to revisit some parts.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
I think it's interesting as well that there's good. He's running away or running to good and bad memories as well, because there's like
mm,
the fun in the relationship, the fighting. Now he's a child again with his. I
yeah.
assume that's his parents, like giving him a toy. And then there might be a bad side of it where they're arguing, or you know what I mean. Like it's a pretty
It's showing that life is ups and downs.
complicated.
Essentially, yeah, life is
Yeah.
complicated. I like a drop though.
Mm.
I like
Yeah, you asked
it's
for the
nice.
melodic bit, and it did come
Yeah.
eventually. So
Get to the so far. I see you come back to me. I forgot the hour. I don't wanna know about the hour. I forgot the shower. 세수할 시간도 아까워. You don't have to beg. You don't have to be anything you say. Try not to be. Try not to be. There's something in this. I told you I'm fine and I stay good. Spring's always been here. I will sleep in her eyes.
That's so trippy, man.
bro, I'm telling you, he's
That's
breaking
so
my mind.
trippy. Wait, so at this point, he just like looked at himself and he was then in turn looking at this girl. What?
I think we've caught you in a loop. I think it's broken you, man. But yeah, I think it was him looking at a happy version of himself, and then the person
And then
that was
revisiting that
smiling back
memory.
was actually smiling at, I assume, his wife.
The
or his
happy
relationship.
version. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I wonder, man, has he left the house the whole time, or is this all memories in that same house. Do you think that's part of it?
Good point. I feel like the house part, it's all in a room setting, and I think you can't leave that based on the concept of this. So even if I think it's different areas of his life. It can't be all. It'd be a
Yeah.
nightmare to have all this in the same house, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
it could be like a if these walls could talk, like the stories that they would tell, the character
but these could be
development, all of
different
that.
houses, and these walls.
Could
Yeah,
be.
correct,
Yeah.
correct. Because if this is the same house, they need to get an interior designer. It's not flowing. Like it's different themes in different rooms.
I see you come back to me. I see you come back to
Oh, this part I want to mention. This seems to be a room he's either afraid to enter,
Mm.
but so it could be something in the future, and it's got those colors on it, the red, green, and blue. I
Yeah.
don't know what that means. I can see some picture frames in the background, but at the very beginning they showed the same room and it was looking towards it. It looked a bit anxious. I don't know what this is, but this is the one room I've seen him not like visit yet.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, could be something behind that. Maybe it opens up at the end or something. But what
Mm.
I've noticed, man, is so he was at the beginning saying like, "Come back to me," and it's almost like the way I see it is like he wasn't engaged or present in a lot of his relationships. So, like he was sad earlier, like all the fighting, etc. Now he's saying, "I see you come back to me," rather than "come back to me." So I think he's
Oh,
saying
so
like
saying it's happened.
it's happened now. Now it's back, and look how much better he is for it. Instead of
Yeah, now you can
like
see him like happy, brushing the teeth, and like at the
like
party.
chatting to his friends, being more like present in the moment.
So does that mean he's like finding himself again,
Yeah, a
based on
little
your
bit. Like
initial thoughts?
I think so. And you know what, man? I can actually relate to this because sometimes we are in a rut as people. Like you kind of lose that excitement because life isn't always exciting, and you feel like you've lost yourself a little bit at times. And I can completely relate to the being present. People will notice, and people will act differently when you're not present
Yeah.
and not giving your all to any kind of relationship that you have. So I actually can really relate to this. So maybe that's just how I'm interpreting it because it's relatable to me at the
Well,
moment.
that's just what music's about, man. Everyone takes
Yeah,
a different meaning to it.
yeah, yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be like perfect because the way you see it may show a greater meaning in the song to you than it
Mm.
would to other people. Which is which is what I love about music.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially good like conceptual music like this.
Yeah.
It is an art form, so it's up to interpretation. But yeah, that's just how I feel. But let's see.
I see you come back to me. You are my told you, finding out, started good. Seems always been out, sleep in her eyes. I told you, finding out, started good. Seems always been out, sleep in her eyes.
That's a banger, bro.
That's a really good song.
That's a good song. Bro, well, at the end, he basically found the person who I guess made him want to go into that room. And maybe that's just, I think the way I see it, I think that's just the future he's heading towards.
Mm.
And that must be a very important person that he's heading towards that future. I don't know if that's the same person as the mum or someone else. I don't know his like personal background and, but what it does remind me of, because a lot of these songs, I listen to them for the first time, right? And we always relate to them to other like artists that might
Yeah,
be
I know what
similar.
you're gonna say.
Go on then.
Are you gonna say NF Mansion?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
visually, yeah. Visually,
Okay.
yeah. But I think the actual song, the vibe of it, I think it's quite Mac Miller, don't you think?
Oh, I haven't listened to much Mac Miller, so I
You
can't really say.
haven't.
No.
We need to do that. We need to do that. You are, yeah, we need to do that. But I'm getting like similar vibes, which is like amazing because Mac Miller is a great artist. RM is a great artist, and to see like sweet, just I really like the songs that Mac Miller does and the kind of style he does them. And I don't find artists who have done
Mm.
similar styles. And not only can he do this, but he also has K-pop and rap and all of that stuff. So it's just like he's pretty versatile when it comes to
He is. He
yeah.
is, and obviously the leadership side of it as well. But
Mm.
um, yeah. So I didn't take away necessarily the person aspect. I took away more that like he's free of the confines of that room, maybe the
Oh, I see.
pressures of the memories, that kind of thing. I was thinking more about that from like it's a kind of like mental state that he's freeing himself from, which is why it reminded me of NF Mansion. So if you guys don't know, there's an artist called NF. We've reacted to him a lot. He has a song called Mansion where each room in the house is a different emotion. Um, and this opened up into more other rooms, what it looked like, or more opportunities or possibilities or memories to come in the future. So it's yeah, that's I was thinking more from a mental state rather than from a relationship state. But
I saw you what you mean because even at the big earlier room, he was looking at himself, and then
mm,
himself was looking at the girl all of a sudden. So that girl person might be a mental state of his, or like a emotion in him, or like something that's not a physical, not actually a person. Like with NF, it was fear, right?
mm,
And the whole concept of "come back to me" is maybe like he wanted that girl essentially to come back, or like that emotion, or that whatever that is.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, definitely good angle. I see that.
Really, really interesting song, man.
Mm.
Let us know if you guys enjoyed that because we really did. And any other concept songs that we should check out from RM or anyone in the K-pop space, let us know and let's see what's
See what's
next.
next.